7 secret scams you might be a victim of. There are some warning signs that you should be aware of. The first step to avoiding scams is to be aware of the signs that you are being scammed. Then take action to protect yourself. Welcome to Treely. Here are 7 scams you might be a victim of. Number 7. Work at home scams. Scammers use different methods to steal your money. You should never provide personal information over the internet to strangers, even if the emails appear legit. Also, never send money to a stranger via wire transfer or prepaid debit card. Work-at-home scams often appear too good to be true. If you think you're a victim of one of these schemes, contact the police, Federal Trade Commission, Better Business Bureau, or Attorney General's office of your state. Number 6. Imposter scams. You may receive email messages asking you for money from a stranger who claims to be a friend or family member in trouble. Be wary of imposter scams, which masquerade as legitimate companies to trick you into giving your bank account information. Some of the most common ways to get scammed are by clicking on email attachments or replying to unsolicited emails. Regardless of the reason for the email, make sure you run a virus scan and delete the message from your inbox. Some imposters also pose as your grandparents or other family members who have fallen on hard times. Changing your password and contacting your email provider will help you avoid these scams. Number 5. Phone and postal scams. In the past, people have been duped by scam calls that claim to be from government agencies or well-known companies. Sometimes they're even automated. In either case, they may say they have news or bad news and ask for money right away. But that's not always the case. You should never give out your credit card information or bank account details to these callers. These scams can be devastating and leave you feeling hopeless. Number 4. Cybercrime. When it comes to scams, the internet is the worst place to be. With millions of machines and people using the internet every second, it is no wonder there are so many opportunities for scammers to target you. The internet provides these scammers with easy money, and their latest techniques are just around the corner. Here are the top 4 ways to get scammed on the internet every day. Hopefully these will help you avoid getting scammed and avoid falling victim to these types of criminals. Number 3. Identity theft. In a report released by Consumer Sentinel Network, more than 1.4 million people reported some form of identity theft in the year 2021. The most common types of identity theft were credit card fraud, loan or lease fraud, and government documents or benefits fraud. Fraudsters will typically start out with small purchases to see if they can use your information to make unauthorized purchases. In addition, you need to carefully check your credit card statements for any suspicious charges. Report any suspicious charges or purchases immediately to your creditor or bank. Number 2. Impersonating a bank or business. Fraudsters often use social engineering to lure victims into giving out their banking details. They may pose as employees or third parties to obtain sensitive information, such as W-2s, bank account numbers, or payroll/direct deposit information. They may ask for details in order to access their bank accounts and take over their personal information. Once they have this information, fraudsters can use it to commit further fraudulent acts. Another strategy they use is sending bogus emails requesting sensitive personal and financial information such as passwords, account numbers, or financial history. Fortunately, most banks do not send these types of emails, and most do not ask for such information. In addition, these emails may contain links that take you to fake websites or download viruses. These scams vary in sophistication and tactics. They use the basic aspects of human psychology to lure victims into paying fraudulent fees or making a false payment. Often fraudsters target victims' fear, anxiety, and willingness to trust official sources. As the volume of bank fraud rises, the question of liability is getting more serious. In most cases, a bank is liable for the amount of money stolen in a scam, but in some cases they are not. Don't just believe random emails or numbers calling you as a bank. Make sure you verify any calls, texts, or emails claiming to be from your bank. Number 1. Phishing. Many people are not aware of this scam called phishing. This fraud occurs when scammers pretend to be from the customer service line or fraud prevention hotline of a financial institution. Lenny Leonard, an announcer and mid-level executive at a large financial institution, reveals how the phishing scam works and warns the consumers to be vigilant. Never respond to unsolicited messages or emails asking for personal information. Scammers use fear-inducing language and use phishing techniques to get you to provide personal information. To avoid falling victim to these scams, always call the bank to verify. Likewise, never click links or respond to emails or texts asking for your personal information. When it comes to scams, the internet is the worst place to be, with millions of machines and people using the internet every second. It is no wonder there are so many opportunities for scammers to target you. The internet provides these scammers with easy money. Hopefully these will help you avoid falling victim to these types of criminals. What do you think? We would like to hear from you in the comments. Subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thank you.